This will be one of the most honest videos, brothers and sisters. Currently I'm in this freaking rush and I just wanted to shoot this video so therefore I can talk out my mind to you. What do I mean by rush? What do I mean by being able to discipline yourselves? And what do I mean by basically taking on this journey and never ever freaking collapsing, brothers and sisters? So just a little reference, today I just woke up and I felt so good, and I decided to tap the snooze button and sleep a little bit more, me the huge discipline guy over here. And it ended up, me ended up sleeping for 1 hour more, maybe 1.5 hours more, and I woke up with this huge freaking dizziness inside my head, and I was like, bro, everything is all collapsing, all that shit. And above that, one of my clients were calling me because one of the subcontractors didn't show up, and I was like, man, like this is perhaps the worst freaking day out there. And I was like, man, like this is the this day is like a complete destruction. And so I was like about to solve this problem, and I just, I solved half the case. So basically I solved the problem with the client, but I didn't solve the problem with the subcontractor yet. And so it's like, for me currently, it's like, man, I really started thinking about how important it is to get shit done and to just not to run from the things from our lives, brothers and sisters. And perhaps this is one of the greatest lessons for me at this very moment, and this is something that I'm also so much preach, if you will, so on this channel, is that, man, we just simply have certain responsibilities, and we just simply have certain things, and if we are getting into those things, and we are starting them, we're supposed to be getting them done, because that's the thing that will be moving us forward. This was again like a little bit glimpse back to my previous personality, when I was always pretty much running from the problems and always chose the easy path out. And so what have happened today is that I just felt this whole thing inside myself, and I'm more and more getting to understand why I'm working out every single day and why I'm on this Nofap and so on and so forth. So basically, if I'm starting my day with a discipline training, it means that I'll be setting the base stone for my mind, if you will, so for my dopamine, that hey bro, I've got some hard shit done today, so after this I'll have to get all the other hard shit done too. So these are pretty much all the things, how this whole thing works. And so coming from this idea or this methodology, basically what is happening over here is that if we are starting our days with something that is hard and not quitting, not stopping, we are just going through that, then we'll be just simply getting this boost. And if you're getting done one activity, then you're moving to the other activity, then you're moving to the other activity, then you're moving to the other activity, then it will be just simply, it will be like a snowball. And the point would be for us to start our days every single day like that, and just not to lean into activities which are not necessary. And this is like an urgency case, like happens very rarely, but besides that, I do not necessarily need an urgency case to get into this mode of wanting to or needing to feel like, bro, like I just simply have to rush. And so now that I'm feeling that I'm in this rush, I'm feeling on myself that I would like to start a new activity every single time, like start running, and running doesn't work. Okay, like bro, like go do something else too, and that thing doesn't work either, like do another thing and another thing and another thing and so on and so forth. And so what is happening is that you are just simply not getting anything done, and you're just getting, by the end of your day, not finishing anything. But instead, if you would be willing to choose, if you would have the discipline inside yourself to choose that, okay bro, like this is the thing that I'll be getting done today, and now that I got that shit done, I'll be able to proceed to the next thing, then you will be able to just simply go forward and move forward with that thing. And so this is something that took me so freaking long to understand, and to not necessarily to understand, but to discipline myself to be able to execute upon these ideas. Because brothers and sisters, believe me or not, this is the actual thing. If you are willing to just simply sit the fuck down and get those things done that you're supposed to be getting done, and you're moving forward after that, then you're all good. That's basically the place that you have to, or you're supposed to be, and you should be at. So these are pretty much all the ideas over here, brothers and sisters, if you will. So, and the main thing, or would say the main lesson over here for me, is that, man, I just really have to be cautious what I'm starting. And this is something that I'm talking so much about. It's like, bro, like be super cautious what you're starting, and be super cautious about what you're doing, because if you're not finishing that activity, that it's like setting yourself up for failure. Because it will be sitting in your mind, and you will be regarding that thing as a failed activity, and you will be just simply putting that and storing that into somewhere in your mind, and you will be just building this identity inside yourself that I'm not capable of doing that thing. But maybe you're just supposed to be child to do every single damn thing to be able to finish that thing. And so this is basically the core idea over here. And so this is how this whole thing eventually works, and this is basically how everything is all together over here. And then perhaps the building block or the building thing over here is to just simply be able to go through these activities no matter what, no matter how hard the shit is getting. And so this is why I'm also talking about working out every single day no matter what, because that way you're just simply teaching to yourself that no matter what, no matter the conditions, you're just simply going through those things. And that's how you're able to build yourself. That's how you're able to build something that's high value. That's something that is worth pursuing. Whatever you're doing, brothers, in life, like, don't be mistaken. Every fucking thing that is worth pursuing is fucking hard. Or if it's not hard at this very moment, there will be hard fucking times when you will just simply have to figure out shit. But you do not have a clue how to figure out. You are frustrated because you do not have a fucking clue how to figure those things out, and you will be like, man, this is not good. And so during those times, the actual character that you're building will be formed and will be represented, because those are the times and those are the days, believe me or not, when you will have to call upon those traits, if you wish, and say like, bro, like, I'm clenching my teeth and I'm going through all those activities and all that shit, no matter what is happening. So brothers and sisters, quick not realization, but storytelling and mindset sharing over here. And whether you're Nofap or meditation or discipline or self-improvement, or you just simply want to do something with your life over here, and not to give in and always pushing for more, don't you ever fucking give up, man. Like, this is the thing. And just keep going. Love.